Hello, hello. It's Sunday night. It's 9 p.m. and well, it's shortly before 9 p.m. We're just about to get started here with our weekly Essential Oils Are Not Magic Beans live event with Deanna Nichols, doTERRA Blue Diamond. And just as soon as we see our viewers start popping up, we will dive right in. There we go. We got Lynn Higgins watching live. Feel free to say hello, tell us where you're from, and you're going to be helping me tonight. We're going to talk about what you want to talk about. I know you've got questions. You've got questions about doTERRA. You've got questions about essential oils. You have questions about maybe things that you would like to feel differently in your body, in your emotions, and you would like to hear from an essential oil expert. So I'm all ears. You got me for the next 30 minutes. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to help you get yourself a free bottle of wild orange and a free bottle of copaiba oil if you are not yet currently a doTERRA member. So you'll want to find out how that goes. Hey Linda, hey Michelle, it's good to see you. Donna is here. And I'm just going to start out while you are thinking about your questions and going ahead and typing those in the comments so I know what you would like me to talk about for the next little bit. I'm just going to mention real quickly a couple of things that I like about these two oils. Wild orange is a really great one to drink in your water every day to help cleanse your body. It's very calming and uplifting, and a lot of people don't realize that it's very calming for small children, and it works pretty quick. So if you've got a kid who's just having a little bit of a breakdown moment, you can take a little bit in your hands and just kind of put some right here, put some on their shirt, put it on the little buckle of their car seat if it's happening in the car. It can give you some really quick results. So this is a good oil to use in the moment. And then the copaiba oil is a good oil to use before the moment arrives. Okay, this is a good daily health habit, and it really has a profound effect on the body's nervous system. And so it's good to help us to stay calm and collected throughout the day. So you would want to use this one, like let's say before you leave the house to go shopping, and then when you're at the store and you tell your kid he cannot have the candy covered, sugar covered cereal, then you break out the wild orange. Okay, so that's kind of why you use those. Copaiba, all joking aside, has been a big game changer for lots and lots of people. It came out this past fall, and a lot of people are probably familiar with cannabis oil and CBD oil, and this is not that. This is BCP oil, beta caryophyllene, which has a direct impact on the nervous system. And for a lot of people, it's helping them to feel calmer, it's helping them to have less discomfort, and it's just done a lot of amazing things. And so if you have a chance to get this for free, it's a $35 wholesale bottle of oil. I take it every single day. Here's how I like to take it. Under my tongue. It's got a really light taste. It's not bad at all. I'm not sure that I really got a whole lot there. There we go. It does come from Brazil, which we are doTERRA just recently opened up doing business in that country. So if you know anybody in Brazil who's interested in an amazing business opportunity and interested in learning more about the world's best essential oils, please connect them with me. I would love to give them that opportunity. All right, so I'm going to tell you at the end of our meeting here how to get those for free if you're brand new. Also, if you are not a doTERRA member, I want to give you a chance to win a free roller bottle remedy. If you're new to essential oils, that might be a weird thing for you to hear. This is a roller bottle. It's a bottle and it's got a roller on it. Okay, so these kinds of things are used topically, and we've got a really fun roller bottle remedy that we're going to send to 2 people that comment on the thread, and you want to share that you are a first-time guest, meaning you're not a doTERRA member, and tag the person that invited you. If you're just a guest of the page, then tell us that too, and we'll reach out and let you know if you're a winner and how to claim your prize. All right, so let's jump in and start getting some of your questions. Hopefully I've got some here. Let's see. Reading back through the comments here. So for those of you that just kind of dove in, what we're doing tonight is this is a Q&A. So in order for there to be some A, there has to be some Q. Okay, so start typing out your questions. You can ask me anything. You can ask me something about myself. You could ask me something about the company. You can ask me something about doTERRA. About essential oils in general, how to use them, what my favorite oils are. There's really If there's something off limits, I'll let you know. Okay, but I'm here to answer your questions, and so feel free, whatever it is that you'd like to know, just type your question below, and I will holler out your answer. All right. So let's see some of these comments here. Michelle says she's loving learning about the oils and how they can help your family. That's great. Hi, Nikki. It's good to see you. Cindy from Michigan's here. And who else did I miss? Dorothy. Hey, Dorothy. It's good to see you. And Linda from Louisiana. Looks like I got a question. Hey, Amy. Let's see. What is a good basic oil routine for an infant? So when my son is now 4, but we had been using the oils when he came along and the whole time I was pregnant. And you would only want to do that with doTERRA essential oils because of the fact that we actually verify the purity on every bottle of oil. There's a number on the bottom of our bottle where you can go to source2u.com and make sure that there's no impurities in here. 80% of essential oils are not pure. Even though it says pure on the bottle, they're adulterated, meaning something was taken out, something was added that shouldn't be there. So if you're going to put oils on a small child, you definitely want to know that they're the best oils. So I would say the number one oil to use on an infant every day would be lavender. One of the things that we did was we would put lavender on our baby's tummy morning and night just to kind of help his digestive system to feel nice and calm, because it's a big transition to go from being inside the womb to outside the womb and digesting foods differently. So we felt like that was a good part of his regimen. The other thing that we did every day was we did the digestive blend also. I have to tell you, like, now it comes in, when my son was a baby, it didn't come in the touch oils. The touch oils are our top 10 most commonly used oils, of which lavender is one and DigestZen is one. But they come in these rollers that say the word touch on them. I don't know if you can see that very well right there. And that means that it's been pre-diluted, and so it makes it just a lot easier to use with infants because you don't have to worry if it's going to irritate their skin, if you're going to use too much, because it's already diluted for you. Okay, so if I had the touch oils, I would definitely just roll it right on baby's belly before feedings. I have to say that my son, with the exception of 2 times in his life, he never had spit up ever. Like, he never ever spit up. He never had any of those digestive issues as a baby. And so if you don't have the touch oil, you just have the regular one that comes in the Home Essentials kit, you can put it on the bottoms of the feet. That's always a great place to apply oils. The other one that we definitely used every single day for our infant was On Guard. We wanted to keep his digestive system healthy. You know how people are when they see a baby, they think it's their baby. And so everybody wants to touch your kid and touch their hands and touch their face and kiss them and whatever. And there's just lots of germs out there. And so we just made this part of our morning and evening oil routine, was the On Guard. Again, if you have the roller, you can put it up the spine if you like. If you have the regular oil, you can just tilt a little onto your fingertip and rub it on the bottom of their little foot. This one's a little spicy because it's got cinnamon in it, so if you're worried they're going to get their foot somewhere where it doesn't belong, you can put socks on, and that'll protect them from that. The other oil that we used every single day, in fact, we started using it 10 minutes after our son was born, was frankincense. I'm trying to see if I can get my hands on it. Frankincense oil. Very supportive for the brain and the nervous system. And we would just take a little bit in the palm of our hand and then just rub it on his head, is what we did when he was little. He's now 4, and he does take 1 drop under his tongue morning and night. But I certainly wouldn't do that until your child's able to have a conversation with you about whether or not they're comfortable using the oil by mouth. And again, I would only do that with doTERRA. The other thing we did every day was we used Balance. I'm not sure if I have Balance here. Balance is a wonderful oil just to keep the emotions, the body running in a state of balance as it should be. And that's an oil that we used every single day. So that was kind of our basic general oil regimen when he was a child. Of course, he didn't really have any health issues or anything. He was very healthy. And so that was kind of just our daily routine. Now that we have Copaiba, I would certainly make that part of your daily routine. I really believe everyone should be taking that oil. It's a beautiful, wonderful oil, and everybody in our house uses that every day. All right. Good question, Linda. Let me see if I've got some other questions. Hey, Angela, it's good to see you. Thank you, Sherry, for inviting her. Bobby wants to know, what is the best oil or oil blend for pain in dogs? The best thing that I've done for pain, like if it's just like, maybe they twisted something. It's like an injury or something. Peppermint and frankincense, and you can mix it together with some fractionated coconut oil in your hands and like rub it up and down their spine. You can also diffuse it. If they have ongoing health issues because maybe they have some inflammation in their body and joint problems and stuff as they age, then I would really look at their diet, and I would also consider, depending on their size, I would consider the Lifelong Vitality Pack. We had an aging dog, and she was just really looking terrible, and I talked to the dog oiler, who, by the way, will be on our Magic Beans Live. Let's see, I'm trying to look at the date. What's today's date? Today's the 8th. So not next Sunday, but the Sunday after, we're going to be interviewing the dog oiler. So you'll be able to ask her specifically. But she had us put our dog in the Lifelong Vitality Pack, and in like 30 to 60 days, she was looked like a completely different animal, just running around like she had gotten her youth back again. So, yeah, but I think food is probably a huge part if it's an ongoing issue. What oils are good for memory? I forgot. No. I would say, having recently experienced a major head trauma, I would say that frankincense and copaiba as part of a daily regimen are important. I would say that the Lifelong Vitality Pack is very important for memory. There's a particular one in the Lifelong Vitality Pack called Z Omega, which is got all your fish oils and stuff in it, and it also has essential oils in it. I was told by a lot of nutritionists that I needed a lot more omegas when I was trying to recover from a brain injury. And so these are the best ones that I know of, and they also have the world's best essential oils in them, so I'd really recommend that. Definitely frankincense and copaiba, Mito to Max, which is our, it's considered like an energy and stamina supplement, but it's not like it doesn't give you an artificial burst of energy. It doesn't work like that. It has a lot of stuff in there that's really good for the brain. And then the other thing I would say for memory is DDR Prime. I don't have that here in front of me. It comes in a soft gel, like a really tiny soft gel, and it comes in a liquid. I think for adults and older children, it's much easier to use the soft gels. That has very wonderful effects for the brain, so I would make that part of your daily regimen. Angela, it's good to have you here. Missy, good to see you. Jeannie wants to know about head tension and copaiba, and I'll tell you that for the type of head tension you're asking about, using copaiba and taking the Lifelong Vitality Pack every day, I think is going to minimize the amount of times that you have to worry about that in the first place. I've had a lot of people tell me that having a daily regimen of the Lifelong Vitality Pack and copaiba oil has been really a game changer for them. And then if they do crop up, once in a while I get one myself. And what I have actually found works the best is not an oil. And I've tried lots of oils and lots of combinations. Somebody might tell you a different answer, but for me, it's the Deep Blue polyphenols. The Deep Blue polyphenols, once again, are a supplement. Now, we have an oil called Deep Blue that is in our top 10 Home Essentials kit, but this is not an essential oil. It doesn't have essential oil in it. It's a capsule. It's a fantastic thing for any kind of discomfort, and it just is really the only thing that works for head tension for me. Let's see. Hey Cindy, it's good to see you. If you were to recommend, I skipped over that. If you were to recommend an oil for someone with severe anxious feelings, again, I'm going to go with copaiba as the number one for that. I would say the second one that I would, there's two others that I would choose. I know I've got one right here, Peace. I really like using Peace oil every day. And then we also have a blend called Serenity. Serenity is the restful blend. It's got a lot of oils in there that are really good for helping to calm the nervous system. But I think a daily regimen that includes copaiba, for an average adult, I would say like 2 drops a day under the tongue would be extremely helpful. So that's what my recommendations would be. Hey Nina, it's good to have you on here. Andrea's here. Kirsten's here. Bobby wants to know, my grandson will be 4 tomorrow. Happy birthday. And he takes 1 On Guard Plus every day, and he makes his own candy bomb. Lemon, grapefruit, and tangerine. He loves the oils. Good for him. I love it that we have these great things that we can teach our kids at a young age. Daily health habits. I did not have that growing up, and so my life was pretty difficult as far as health was concerned until I found a natural lifestyle and found the oils. And so my son's very different. He's grown up with only natural solutions, and that's his go-to. And I believe his whole life that will be his go-to, because that's how he was raised. I love hearing that, Bobby. How do you muscle test with the oils? Well, Linda, that's a much more complicated question than I can answer in a short video. There's lots of people out there that are doing muscle testing or kinesiology, and I've had it done on me many times. I believe that most people are not doing it correctly after having been trained by somebody who really knows their stuff, a naturopathic doctor. And so it's really like, I could teach you some really simple things you could do, but there are some prerequisites that you really need to do first to make sure that your body's communicating properly with you. And that's just not something that I feel like I could cover right now. But if you do want to take a class on it, I can definitely connect you with somebody who knows what they're doing. It would be well worth it to take her one of her classes. Hey, Sherry. Sindle's here. Thank you for sharing the video. What about calming a child that is 6? So I'm assuming that you mean like in the moment, calming them in the moment. So again, I think like a citrus oil like wild orange is a really good one to help let them inhale. You could also mix wild orange and serenity together. I like that combination. But if it's like, again, I like it better if you can prep before the situation. So if you know that it's going to be, your kid's going to be in a stressful situation or a situation where they tend to get anxious feelings, or they tend to just have meltdowns or whatever, and using an oil like copaiba, using peace, those would be good. Balance would be good daily health habits. Thank you for sharing, Nikki. Julie says, do you have recommendations for autoimmune? Yes, I do. So if you haven't seen my story, you can go over to my YouTube channel, which is Deanna Nichols. And if you look under like about Deanna, there's a video there that talks a little bit about my story and my history. I have a history of 4 autoimmune diseases. And so, basically what I believe is that that's the body's way of letting you know that the immune system is just out of balance. For some people, when the immune system's out of balance, it overreacts and sees everything as a threat, including healthy cells in the body. And that's what I believe autoimmune disease is. And then on the other spectrum is when the immune system like underreacts and it doesn't respond correctly to harmful things. And that's how we end up with unhealthy cells proliferating throughout our body. But either way, it's an issue of supporting the immune system. I would say that number one thing to support the immune system is going to be healthy nutrition, eating whole, healthy, unprocessed foods, no sugars, very few grains, if any at all. And I believe filling in the gaps in your nutrition with the doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Pack is super important. Secondly, I would say frankincense and copaiba every day. I would say our PB Assist probiotics would be super important, and absolutely DDR Prime twice a day. I'm talking for an adult, 2 soft gels a day. That's kind of minimum. And then On Guard. I think a lot of people that struggle with an overactive immune system think that if they use On Guard, then it's going to make their immune system even more overreactive. But essential oils don't work that way. Essential oils aren't like medicine. They don't manipulate the body from doing things and not doing things. They give the body information, and the body knows what to do with it. So we have an oil in our top 10 called On Guard, and it's the protective blend. It just helps your immune system to perform its duties in a healthy, normal function. And so if my immune system was not responding correctly, I would say that a very important thing to do is to use On Guard every day. One of the easy ways that you can use On Guard every day is to get some of our On Guard products in your home. We have a bunch of different ones. One easy thing we have is our On Guard sanitizing spray. Keep it in your purse, keep it in your car. Use that to clean surfaces, to clean your hands, instead of things that are actually bad for your immune system that kill the good bacteria in your body. We have On Guard hand soap, we have On Guard concentrated cleaner, we have On Guard toothpaste, On Guard laundry detergent, and you can get yourself a diffuser and just be diffusing On Guard throughout your home. That's just some good ways to get that oil in your body every day. If you're just starting out and you're getting your top 10 oils, like your Home Essentials Kit type oils, you'll have a bottle of On Guard in there. You can do lots of stuff with that bottle. You can put a drop on your palm and rub it on the bottom of each foot every day. You can get yourself a spray bottle, like a glass spray bottle, and fill it up with mostly with water and add like maybe 10 drops of On Guard. Shake it up. You can use that to spray down surfaces, spray your hands. You can get yourself a foaming soap dispenser. Get some basic healthy soap, like maybe some unscented Dr. Bronner's. Mix it with water. Add some On Guard. So you can do that right now, even with just your top 10 oils. Okay. Hey Vanessa, it's good to have you here from Maryland, not too far away from me, here in Virginia. Sherry says she diffuses Peace and Serenity daily for stress. That's a great idea. Love those 2 oils for that. Oh, my comments are disappearing here on me. Let me do a time check and see how we're doing. Good. We got about 10 more minutes, so I still got time for questions. Keep your questions coming. Deborah's here from Michigan. She loves On Guard. Good to see you, Deborah. Bobby wants to know, I love all your questions, Bobby. Bobby wants to know what oil is best for supporting healthy, normal blood sugar levels. So, again, I would say managing your diet and having a healthy diet that is high in protein, healthy proteins that are in their normal state, as much as possible, low sugars, very few, if any, grains. Fill in your nutritional gaps with Lifelong Vitality Pack. And then if you just had the top 10 oils, if you just had the Home Essentials Kit, again, using On Guard every day is going to be really good because it contains 2 oils that support blood sugar levels. One is cinnamon and one is eucalyptus. And so using those oils, I would even maybe use a little bit before each meal. I would say also helping your body to process the foods that you're eating. So using Digestion before each meal if you just had the top 10 oils. Also, I believe that drinking citrus oils in your water is going to help because the citrus oils are going to help your body to cleanse toxins. Lemon oil, which is in your top 10 Home Essentials Kit, is very, very supportive to the pancreas. And so drinking that in all of your drinking water throughout the day would be a really, really important health habit. If you want to expand past those 10 oils, I would say for sure that you need to be using Terrazyme with each meal to help your body break down and process carbohydrates and sugars. Terrazyme is our digestive enzyme. It's a beautiful product. You're going to get the best deal on it if you get the Lifelong Vitality Pack and add it on to that. I would say that Slim and Sassy oil is a really good one. I don't think I have that sitting here in front of me. But Slim and Sassy comes in an oil that you can add to your water, you can add to an empty capsule, or you can purchase soft gels, which is how I prefer to use it, and you can use those, take one with each meal. There's also, like, if you're a member of my team, like if you join and have a doTERRA membership, we have a members only VIP group where you can go ask your questions. You're going to find that people have some really awesome remedies and recipes that they like to use for their daily health regimen. And I know that you'll see some good recipes there as well. Hand sanitizing spray works good in work boots and sneakers. Yeah, that's a great tip, Kirsten. Thank you. Sally's here from Tennessee. It's good to see you. Deanna, I finally ordered the Deep Blue caps for head tension. Is that something I should be taking every day as a preventative, or can I use it 2 caps in 1 dose when I have head tension? I feel like it's like the Claricalm where I should use it every day. Here's my opinion. I believe if you're using the Lifelong Vitality Pack every single day, that you will only need to use the Deep Blue polyphenols if some discomfort pops up in your body that, here and there. I really think you're going to see a reduction in discomfort because there's so many things in here. Also taking copaiba and frankincense under your tongue every day. So I think that you'll do best taking 2 of the Deep Blue capsules, like if you're just feeling sore, having head tension. If you don't have the Lifelong Vitality Pack, then yeah, I would take Deep Blue every day. I would take probably 4 capsules every single day, and then maybe an extra 1 or 2 if I'm having any discomfort. But I would really recommend the Lifelong Vitality Pack, and then using the Deep Blue polyphenols just to fill in where you need it. Okay? Hey Cindy, good to see you. Hair issues. Missy wants to know about hair issues. So I'm not sure exactly what you mean by hair issues, but again, drinking the citrus oils in my water every day was one of the very first daily health habits that I had when I started using the top 10 oils. And I believe that immediately made a difference in my skin, hair, and nails. I saw it right away. The Lifelong Vitality Pack is going to have a huge impact on your hair health. We also have an entire line of hair products, which I love. It's called Salon Essentials. And here's why I love them is, number 1, we don't use sulfates and phthalates and like hormone disruptors, which most hair products, skin care products, body products all have in there. Absolutely terrible for you. Also, we don't use synthetic fragrances, which are also hormone disruptors and full of toxins. So they're stripped of the bad things, okay? Then we add the world's best essential oils to them. Oils that are great for hair health and scalp health and skin health and all of those things. And so I've been very, very happy with my hair health. If you go back and watch that video I recommended on my YouTube channel, which has my story on it, you'll see what my hair looked like in the front here. I know you can't really see an after because I have a big giant hat on today. But you can see in some of the before and afters how much different my hair, how much fuller my hair is, how I've actually had hair grow back in the front of my head. That was a huge issue that I had before. So I'm a big fan of the Lifelong Vitality Pack, proper nutrition, which they go hand in hand, the citrus oils, and the hair products. Okay? Sally, I'm glad that somebody else's question was helpful to you. I think that's so great when we can ask a question that's going to help somebody else. So if you have a question that's on your mind, we got time for maybe like one or two more. So you never know, somebody else may be wondering the same thing. Linda wants to know, when supporting sugar levels, would you take the On Guard internally or could you apply to the bottom of your feet? Okay, so good question. You can use the oils any way you're comfortable, okay? But when you use an oil internally, you're going to get all of the oil. It's not going to evaporate. So sure, you're going to see benefits using the oils topically. My husband, actually, that's how he likes to use the oils to support healthy blood sugar levels. He likes to use it topically. I prefer to use the oils internally just because, again, I know that I'm getting the full benefit and I'm not losing any to evaporation. So that's really the only difference in using the oils topically and internally. And once again, I would be remiss if I didn't mention, make sure it's doTERRA oil. Make sure that it says on the bottle that it can be used internally. You can see that this is actually called an essential oil supplement, and it's got supplement facts. This is the On Guard. This tells you can use it internally, and then you know it's safe because we verify all the third-party testing on our oils, okay? All right, let's see if there's any other questions here. Okay, well, while I'm waiting to see if we have any last-minute questions, let me go ahead and tell you how you can get your hands on your own set of top 10 oils and how you can get the free Wild Orange and Copaiba here in the month of July. And I grabbed the wrong oil. Where's Copaiba? Here it is. Okay, so we talked about some of the top 10 oils, lemon, lavender. We didn't talk about peppermint too much. Melaleuca or tea tree oil, oregano, frankincense we talked about. Then there's On Guard, DigestZen, Breathe, Deep Blue. We mentioned most of those tonight. Those are our top 10 oils. It comes in this really great kit called the Home Essentials Starter Kit, and that comes with a free diffuser. This is a great way for you to add a few drops of oil and some water in here, and then for the oils to go into the air. And that can affect everyone in the environment, and it also helps with air and surface purification. And so you get all that in plus a free wholesale membership to doTERRA in that Home Essentials kit. You have to go through a doTERRA distributor to get that set up for you. So you want to make sure you talk to the person that invited you to watch this video. If you stumbled on our page or you're just a fan of the page, contact me through a private message. I'll help you set it up. There's other options besides the Home Essentials kit. I feel like that's a really great place for most people to start, but maybe it doesn't quite fit your needs. We can talk to you and find out what might work best. If you get the Home Essentials kit, not only will you get a free membership, which means you'll get 25% off of your purchases with doTERRA, but you'll also be connected to a community of people. That community is there to help support you as you learn how to use your oils. They'll be able to answer questions. You'll be able to benefit from their experiences. It's a beautiful thing. We have the best oils in the world, but we have like the market cornered on building communities too. And that, as a mom, as a person, it just makes me feel really good to know that there's lots of other people out there that have had whatever I'm going through. They've experienced it before, and they can give me their feedback as well. You also get to participate in doTERRA's amazing rewards program. Whenever you purchase through the rewards program, you get 10 to 30% back off every purchase in free oil credits. That's like dollars that you can cash in for free products. It helps you to be able to afford some of the more pricey oils that you need, like the frankincense, things that may not be in your budget, but doTERRA is going to help you get those for free. You can also get a free product every month through that program, and whatever you spend on shipping, you're going to get back in free product rewards. It's a wonderful program, and it's only for members. Okay. Plus, we talked a lot tonight about the Lifelong Vitality Pack. There's a way for you to get this at nearly half price if you're a wholesale member using the rewards program. And they also have it set up where you can add other supplements at a huge discount. For example, the Deep Blue polyphenols we talked about so much for discomfort. They're usually like $60 for members, but when you add them on the rewards program as a member, you add them to your Lifelong Vitality Pack, they're only $20. It's a beautiful thing to have a membership and have that rewards program. Okay. If you choose any starter kit in the month of July, it's automatically going to come with a free bottle of the Wild Orange. I love this oil. It's such a happy oil. Everybody needs to have it. It's not in your top 10 kit, so it'll be an extra one that you'll have. You'll have 11 oils. And if you choose the Home Essentials kit or larger, you're also going to get Copaiba. I'll tell you why this is so cool. This is a limited oil. We're only as members allowed to purchase one bottle of this a month. So they're letting you, as a brand new person, go ahead and get a free bottle of Copaiba, which as a member is $35. So it's an absolutely fantastic deal. If you get the Home Essentials kit or higher, you're going to get both of these oils for free on top of your free membership, your free diffuser, and any welcome gifts that the person that's helping you get started has available to you. So it's a really exciting time to get started. And please feel free to ask questions, even if you're not watching it live. I'll be happy to check back in and answer your questions, especially if I didn't get it in on the live event. But make sure, if you are a first-time guest and you're not a member of doTERRA, make sure you comment that you're a guest and who invited you, so we can enter you in a drawing. We're giving away 2 roller bottle remedies for live viewers that comment and tag their inviter. All right. So I will be back here next Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. I'm not sure what our theme will be yet for next week, but in 2 weeks, we're going to have the dog oiler with us to speak with you about how to use oil safely and effectively with your cats and dogs. I know that's a big, important topic, and she is the expert. So we're really excited to have her with us in 2 weeks. I hope you'll be back here to join us. As always, you can watch our replays on YouTube. On my YouTube channel, Deanna Nichols, there's an entire playlist called Magic Beans. You can check out any of these past events on Sunday nights, these 30-minute on lots and lots of different topics. Reach out if you have any questions. I'm happy that you were here. Thank you for coming. Have a good night.